Are you considering moving to Zambia? Well, here's 3 things that you should look out for before moving to the country. Hey, Jason here. If you've been watching the channel, you've been seeing me as I've been going through this 9 years of being an expat. I am on my fourth continent. No, is it third continent? I'm on a new continent, and I'm on my 4th country of living now. And so I just wanted to share some things with you that I've been learning while I have been in Zambia. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, if you didn't know, I actually went to a different city last weekend, to Ndola, for Ndola's Fashion Week. For my people that I met out in Ndola, it was such a pleasure. They treated me like I was family. It was an amazing experience, and I loved it. Great fashion show and some very great designers here. So if you're someone that's looking to get clothes custom made here, look into Zambia. Really great designers here, and people do not talk enough about them. And so I just wanted to share that. Now, I took the bus to Ndola, and it took about 5.5 to 6 hours to get there because it does make some stops. And so I saw some things that I felt like I should be sharing with you in video just to give you a hint of caution. Now, one of the things that you want to look out for here is railroads do not have the railroad arms that come down when the train is crossing. So you need to stop every time you come to a railroad track and look. It really baffled me. I was like, when I saw it, I was like, I've seen it a couple of times here, but I thought maybe it was just that area because there wasn't that much traffic coming through. So they just didn't build it. But from what it looks like is majority of the places do not have the actual arms that come down to stop you from crossing the road. And so you do need to caution or come to a full stop at the railroad tracks and look both ways. Now, if you're coming from the United States or the UK, this is going to probably be completely out of your normal wheelhouse. And this is why I'm sharing that with you, because I don't want you to be driving on autopilot and then you're just like, oh, okay, it's clear to cross, and you're not actually looking and paying attention. So be mindful of that. You do need to stop at the railroad tracks and look both ways. And it's not a big thing. It's not much danger. The one train that did pass at one time when we had stopped, the train was going super slow. So you have time to see it, but I'm just telling you right now, be cautious. You didn't come to another country to be sitting here crazy or trying to play Smokey and the Bandit and outrun a railroad car. Just stop for the train, stop at all the train tracks. Even if you're looking up and seeing that there's no train coming, abide by what the local customs are and just stop there, please. Now, the second thing that you want to do is if you're someone who has maybe bladder issues, you're going to need a workaround on that. Now, here's the catch. Zambia is still a developing country. So there's not going to always be service stations or restrooms up to your standards that's going to be readily available, especially when you're driving to different towns, villages, or other cities. From what I'm seeing so far, the little bits in between the major cities have not been built up that much. So even with us on the bus, at one point, there was a few people that need to use the bathroom. The driver just pulled off next to some shrubbery to where they all could just go in there and use the bathroom, okay, without people seeing them on the side of the road. So if that's something you're not comfortable with, you do need to have a workaround on how you can use the bathroom within your comforts. And I just want to be completely honest with that. And I'm not going to try to sugarcoat it. You need to find a way to be comfortable with it. I have my own method I don't really like public restrooms anyway. So when I'm traveling, I eat and drink very minimal. You're going to have to figure out what you have to do on your end. I wish I could give you a better workaround on that, but I haven't figured one out yet. And I think it'd be easier if you're driving on your own. But if you're someone who's going to be utilizing public transportation to really take advantage of how affordable it is, just be mindful of that. And there are some places that can take a couple of days to get to. So be mindful of thinking about that. And the third thing is that you want to be mindful of here in Zambia is have fun, man. Don't be afraid. And you may be like, Jason, why would I be afraid? because you're coming into a culture that you don't know, you're going to be hearing languages that you never heard before. And it tends to make us more reserved and make us more timid around others. Let people know where you're from. Talk to people. Say hello. Even if they don't look like they want to speak, make them speak. And the reason being is you're going to start seeing more and more people actually appreciate you being here. They're appreciative of you coming to their country. They're appreciative of you even considering Zambia. I think at one point in time, Zambia, no one thought Black Americans or anybody would be coming here, except for the people who came to colonize here. And look at the opportunities that we have now. So speak to the people, have fun, like stay out of your comfort zone. But don't push yourself too far out of your comfort zone to where it's going to make you irritable. Make it to where it just makes you a little anxious. Like for me, catching the bus, doing all of that stuff, it was crazy. It's my first time ever doing it here in Africa on this scale. Now, I've caught the bus systems in South Africa, Botswana, no problem. It's a lot more organized there. The bus systems here, especially for Lusaka, it's chaotic. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's chaotic, but have fun with it. It's very safe. No one's going to steal from you. It's really good system. And so I just wanted to share that with you. This is a real quick video. If you have any questions or concerns or anything that you want me to highlight, just leave them down below in the comments. And most importantly, just remember this, I'm Jason, and success is simple once you know how.